What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another day, another workout, another routine that we're gonna do. Today is gonna be focused on arms, so biceps, triceps, and forearms. Yesterday we had a great chest exercise routine, and if you're looking to do chest today, I recommend checking my video from yesterday. It's a great workout. My upper chest is completely sore, which is exactly what I was going for, so I'm very happy about that. But today we're gonna be focusing on arms, so biceps, triceps, and forearms. We're gonna be starting lightly with some 3 or 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps, 10 to 15 reps range to get a little bit of a warm up. And then the last 2 exercises we're gonna be doing to about 30 reps per set. So in about 3 sets total. So it's gonna be about 90 reps per muscle group. Normally I like to do a high rep range for like smaller groups like calves, arms, and shoulders. They just, for me, they get a little bit more of growth. They respond a little bit better for those workouts. However, the 10 to 15 rates are very solid rep ranges as well that I recommend. Depending on the week, I might switch back and forth. I usually, a couple of weeks ago I was mainly focusing on 10 to 15. Today I'm focusing more on the 30 rep range. I like changing things up so my body doesn't get accustomed and gets comfortable. So every couple of weeks I change the workouts, the order of the workouts, the rep ranges to keep my body guessing and growing. So, and also it doesn't get monotonous. It doesn't get boring. It just doesn't get repetitive. So I like to spice things up a bit. Get a little weird. Workout with high heels and a thong. The typical spicing things up. Wait, no, that's something else. Never mind. My brain is in another place. Anyways, let's get ready for this workout. We're gonna be starting with a reverse incline dumbbell press, dumbbell curl, and then as well superset it with some upright behind the head or overhead tricep extension. What we're gonna do for this one is gonna let our hang chest. So the top of the bench is gonna be about in the middle of our chest, and we want our arms to be completely straight down and a little bit forward. Make sure we keep our shoulders back. For this one, I'm gonna curl up, get that squeeze really tight there, and slowly the eccentric. When you bring the arms down, don't let them hang backwards. Just try to keep it in front of you to get a really good stretch on the bicep itself. Curl it back up, get that squeeze, slow the eccentric again, and control that. And now, for the triceps, let's move it up real quick. Luckily, we can still use the same bench, so we're gonna go to the front, and for this one we're gonna go to a little close grip on the bar and keeping our elbows as close together to our head as we can and pointing up towards the ceiling. We want to get that deep stretch on the tricep head. Also make sure you're contracting and tightening your core. You want to make sure you're not slouching either forward or curling back. That way you put a lot of tension on your lower back, so make sure you do that. Keeping again the elbows pointed up, and you're gonna squeeze through and then slow the eccentric. Hold that stretch at the bottom as slow as you can and bring it up. Phenomenal. Perfect. So let's crank up the weight and go in our first working set. All right, first working set, come on. 10 to 15, we got this. All right, so 15, pretty challenging. Could have done a couple of my reps at the end, but it's pretty hard. All right, so for the overhead tricep extension, if you have an easy bar, definitely do that. It'll put a lot less tension on your wrist. I don't, so what I recommend as well, you strap your wrist for this one in particular. I don't normally like to strap my wrists, but sometimes you need to if you want to go a little bit heavier on the weights, especially for this one that's a little tough because it's behind close hand. All right, let's do this one. Come on. Oh. Wow, okay. Let's go for the next set. Let's take a break. Round 2, come on. was rough. Ah, that was 12. That sucked. Round 3, and we'll go to the next exercise. We got this, focus. Keep the form tight, slow the eccentric, hold the stretch at the bottom, and rep it out. Fuck. All right, that sucked. Let's take a break and set up for the next exercise. Come on. So the second exercise we're gonna do, it's gonna be barbell curls, superset with some tricep extensions using the cable attachment, cable machine. And by the way, try to say barbell curls 3 times fast. I know I have an accent, but goddamn, that's tough. Anyways, so we're gonna do again 30 reps. It's gonna be a lot. Just try to push through it. You got this. Pick a weight that's gonna be challenging you, but it's not gonna be impossible to reach 30. If you get to 30 and you still can do a couple more reps, it means you need to increase the weight a little bit. I want you to struggle to get to 25, like really struggle. Then need to take a break and then crank up the couple last one, even if they're partial or mild reps. At the end, that's the sweet spot. That's what we're going for. All right, so again, it's gonna be a regular wide grip, semi-wide. I want about shoulder width apart grip for the barbell. And again, we're just gonna curl it up, control the eccentric, keep your core and your back tight. And if you can, it's gonna be tough, try to bring your elbows a little bit outwards to get a little bit more contraction on an extension on the bicep. Curl it up and make sure you squeeze, control that eccentric. All right, now, for the tricep extension, we're gonna do a supinated grip. So instead of the regular pronated, we're gonna supinate it to get a little bit more extra contraction on the tricep there. And make sure your shoulders are not curled in. You wanna make sure they're back and down. And the only thing that's moving is your tricep. Squeeze, slow the eccentric. Make sure when you do bring it up, try and bring as high as you can. Contract. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. Now let's bring up the weight and do a first set. All right, set number 1. Let's make this one count. And yeah, let's go. Don't worry, I'm gonna fast forward this so you don't have to watch me do 30 reps. But I promise you, I'm doing 30 reps. Come on. Fuck, that sucked. All right. This is triceps. All right. Woo. Good job. Round 2. I know we're struggling. I know we're sweating, but we're almost done. Come on. We got this. Push yourself. Do something difficult in the morning, and the rest of your day is going to be a piece of cake. And this one is definitely a difficult thing. Come on. Fuck, that sucked. Woo! One more to go, come on. Final round, round 3, we got this, come on. There ain't no rest for the wicked. Wicked awesome. Let's go. One tricep round to go. Come on. Fuck. Oh, good job, everyone. That was fucking brutal. Let's go. Rest and set up for the next exercise. Final bicep tricep exercise. I'm gonna do a little bit of forearms and go home. Exercise number 3. We're gonna be doing another 30 rep, 3 set exercise. I don't know about you, my arms are freaking bloated. They're pumped up full of blood, which is great. Also bad because I'm pretty exhausted. But what we're gonna do is, we're gonna grab a plate. So we're gonna do close grip bicep curls. I'm gonna use a plate, a 45-pound plate, and I'm probably gonna have to drop it to a 25-pound plate, which is fine, as long as we get our 30 reps. And then we're gonna go again with tricep extensions. This time we're gonna do regular pronated, and we're gonna do a little bit of a wider grip. Before we did a close grip on the tricep extensions, this time we're gonna be doing a little wider grip on that. So for the bicep curls, pretty much we're gonna do a neutral grip on this ones. I'm gonna bring it in and up. Make sure you're controlling the eccentric as always. Get that big contraction at the top. And then we're gonna do tricep extensions, a little bit of a wider grip. And make sure you squeeze at the bottom, slow the eccentric, hold the stretch, and push again. All right, hope you're ready, let's go. Oh, shit. The triceps, come on. Whew. Come on, round 2, we got this. Round 3, almost done, I promise. Come on. Fuck. Whew. Good job, everyone. That was awful. But you're still here with me, and that's awesome. I love it. That's all we gotta do is keep doing this, keep going, keep working out, keep eating well, keep sleeping well, get your recovery in. Believe me, the rest is easy. Once you get the hang of things and it becomes a habit, it's just as normal as breathing. So it's something that you just do. All right, last exercise, we're gonna do some forearms and get out of here. All right, so forearms. We're gonna do this till failure. So we're gonna do a superset of regular wrist curls. And make sure that, try to get them out to the tip of your fingers slowly and contract and curl. So squeeze your grip and then curl your wrist at the same time to get a full contraction on your forearms. So we're gonna do 10, then 10, then facing forward 10, so total of 30. Then we'll switch hands, 10, 10 facing down, and then 10. So neutral, pronated, supinated. And then from there on, what we're gonna do is grab some dumbbells if you have, or I like kettlebells as well for this exercise. And what we're gonna do is gonna be working on flexing our wrist up and down to get a really full contraction of our forearms. Again, if you don't have this little small kettlebell, then you're gonna do with a dumbbell. If you can actually hold it by the end of the wrist and do similar exercise. That puts a lot more tension and you feel the weight a little bit better that way. But again, if you have the little dumbbells, by all means do that. But kettlebells, I just like the grip a little bit better there on those. And for the kettlebells, you can keep them up if you want to. I usually like to keep them a little bit forward in front of me and get a full, there you go. You get a full contraction there. Oh yeah, that feels pretty solid. All right, so we're gonna do 3 sets of those. For the neutral grips, what we're gonna do with the kettlebells or the dumbbells, we're gonna go to failure. This one we're gonna do 30 reps. Remember 10 neutral, 10 pronated, and then 10 supinated. And then we'll switch arms, and then we'll do the wrist curls. And that pretty much is gonna be it for today. I'm gonna finish this out. I don't wanna keep you guys waiting and wasting a little bit of your time there. So let's just finish it up here. I hope you had a great workout. My arms are blowing up, are killing me, which is awesome. I know I'm gonna be sore tomorrow, which is a great sign. I know this was tough, it was difficult, but believe me, this is when I get you, this particular type of workouts, these videos are gonna get you in shape. You just gotta follow along and push yourself. So I believe in you, you got this, just keep going. 1% better every day, that's my motto. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and spending the time working out with me today. I really do appreciate you, and see you guys next time. Bye.